my name is Nilaus. This is episode 3 of our new Let's Play series. I hope you've enjoyed the first couple of episodes, and in this one we're going to continue. I have 2 things on my agenda that I'd like to work on in this episode, but as always, if you have any experience with Factorio, what your plans are and what ends up happening are 2 distinctly different things, and that might very well be the case. So the 2 things are, I want to complete my jumpstart base so we can move science down here. And the other one is I want to build up so we can start heading out against these biters. I found out one little thing and I wanted to make it different for the jumpstart base. It's not a big thing, but it shows a little trick that I like. And it's not really necessary to do anymore. But I like it. I like it still. I'm old school, so I like these kind of things. By taking an underground belt, and you can't really see it much because of that one. Here. That means if we could just have those not taken. See, that one will not go in because it'll be blocked by the edge. But these will go in. That means I can now take an inserter here. And that will only be taking up the gears. There. It will unfortunately mean that you'll have an odd number of underground belts. And some people will just absolutely freak out when that happens. I have moved past that freak out. Hell, luckily. That one is a bit of a miss, that I forgot that one. So we want to build this science. In order to do that, 1, 2, 3, how much science? 1, 2, I have no idea. So what we can do is that we can use a new tool. I can do Control C. This is only working if you've completed the game once. Control C, then I copy. And that actually just makes a blueprint immediately for me. I really only wanted it to get the heads up to say 16. And then I get it as a tiny blueprint. I can put it in here and it becomes a real blueprint. Or I can move it somewhere else. I could also do cut. Doesn't work really well without robot. Oh my god, it worked really well without robots. Because it were only ghosts. I'm going to take a deconstruction planner here. There. So I'm not going to be messing with that until we actually have something to show for it. So how many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the top base. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, I can count. Awesome. It seems like a very large amount to build early on. And it is. But it actually can be supported. And what this base will do for us, it will build all the red and green signs. Which I think is pretty amazing that we don't have to deal with any other base for red and green signs. Because we have this one. Which also means we've of course run out, but let's get this one because that's the other thing is actually the biters that I'd like to have a kind word with. Interesting how that one is not there. Okay, working fine. So we are now putting the reason for this thing is that it goes under. And then it merges in here. These are the ingredients for the green science that we'll get shortly. But first we need the red science. It is a common practice to build at this scale. Oops. Here. Red science like that. So red science requires 1 gear and 1 copper, which is just what's going to be built up here. They'll start building it. They'll put it out on this belt. They'll go into the rocket or this part here. Ooh, I'm out of that. Okay, we are out of copper. That's never going to be a problem in this base. Because copper is always something we have a lot of. There's way too much copper here because it's only used for these 2. Alright, so we built all of this. And the 2 that are missing are of course because they are up in the top base. So I will also deconstruct that as well. And now we should see our science. What this also means is that it will start consuming a lot of materials here. And this is now working. I'm going to take some of this. This is where we start chopping up on items. That one. The brilliant part about this is that it may not do a lot as by itself, but leave it be for a while and then it will build all the stuff that you need. So at this point we don't really need this one anymore. It is just adding to pollution and we really don't need it, as you can see up here. So one could argue that I built too much. That one needs to go out. Let's get this copper. This one will be repaired. Awesome, well done. Tap it on the head. Good little turret. It also means that likely we're gonna have to need more. We're gonna need more turrets. So let's build these. Just gonna build the first one. Oh, what a foresight I had. And do we want to build? It doesn't really add much radar coverage. Yeah, and now look at how easy it is to scale it up. Just plop it down where you want it. One. Here. We're gonna definitely need more of this. And now at this point, I actually want to take this out because it doesn't need to be here anymore. I'd rather have it in the new base. Oh, right. How didn't I see this? This is requiring green circuit signs and I don't have that yet. So never mind that. Let's put that one and that one and maybe that one. That should be going pretty fast. These. Don't need this one anymore, for sure. I can kind of accept having 2 to 4. More of this. Let's move these, because they are now going to be a lot easier to make. There we go. Don't need this one anymore. We are gearing up towards going out into the world, so that's actually, it's actually this one. And then we remove the ones first, and then we can add them later on here and here. Yes. Okay. Lights, of course. Put lights in, because otherwise we can't see a damn thing of what's going on. And it is so nice that we really should be looking at it. There. So gearing up for an encounter with the biters as they otherwise it's okay for now, but might want to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so easy to build one more of these, so why not, right? That is the physical projectiles. That means we got the power we needed. This one is the steel axe. The steel axe here, if you're familiar with 0.14 or 16, the older version, this is no longer an item, but it is an upgrade. It's actually kind of low res. Maybe they didn't bother to upgrade to higher resolution when it was something that was kind of not really needed anymore. Also here, it's a beautiful steam engines. So why would I not want to have some lights on it? Let's also get a radar up here. The radars do use a bit of power, but see, that's only a ghost. So we made room for it. It fits exactly in here, and boom. No. There. That one is not done. And we should have 1, 2. Now we just added 50% more power, which I'm sure the biters were not going to like. I have a lot of automation, so let's actually go down and place it. In terms of our power level, we have 200 here, we have 88 there. Is that okay? I don't know. Use this and put the rest in here. We don't need it. Not now at least. Let's see if we can get a bit more from over here. Nope, can't reach. 20, that's not a lot. This one is now consuming everything that comes in. To be expected. When going out to fight biters, try to make sure that you don't have all your valuables with you, which unfortunately I am. And let's see, do I have any more? No. Is there any iron I could take so I can handcraft while going out? We are going out to kill some biters. So we moved the signs down here. Hold on. Sorry, running back and forth. I also want to upgrade so that I can build these. the green signs. I may not need it right now, but it would be nice that I can, while I'm out, I can just say, hey, now I need green signs. So please build the green signs for me. Oh, that option. Oh, by the way, if you, let's just start over. Shift, right click, Shift, left click. Copy, paste. Copy, paste, 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 paste. That is such a nice feature. It was added, I think, in 0.16, so it's been there for a bit. But we are going up here. We're taking all of this with us so we can get more ammo. All that we can get rid of. I'll take this one. This one's the most important one. One more. And I'll just get a ton of these. Okay, we are going to go out and take a look at this biter outpost out here. Oh dear. Now the biters, they look amazing in the new version. They look absolutely amazing. And they are scary as hell. I can't really see what's out there, so there is that. Do I need to cut my way through the forest? I don't know. Maybe I don't, but I have a feeling that I might need a path of retreat here. Go, go, go. Okay, so that's my path of retreat. Should that be necessary, let's have a look. Okay, so what do we have? Look at the beautiful disgusting. They have a very darkest dungeon feel to them, and there are actually some small worms. They're kind of difficult. So what I want to do is, right before I get their attention, I want to set this up because that will clear out all the stuff that is around the base. And that means I can run in here. Ow, 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 ow. Look at this. They're so nasty. Oh, I need some fishies. Ah, they run away. And then I do this part. And I start repairing because they should be shooting here. There we go. Didn't lose anything. And I didn't lose my life either. I was lucky. Ow, 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 ow. These things, they hurt. And they're not easy to see because they're, for example, right there. So when you're standing next to your turrets, you can't really see them. Right, but the biters are dangerous. They are way more dangerous than in previous versions. So this is probably a good idea to go out here and deal with them a bit early. I'd like to also deal with these because they are very much covered by our pollution cloud. It goes about as much as we can see. It goes a bit out, so we are also going to expect some attacks from the south. Now definitely get this one. And it doesn't even need anything, it's just free money. And heavy armor, thank you very much. Let's continue on this, only the red signs first, and then go into the red and green signs. Not that it really matters, but I don't have so strong down here. It's not producing so much, so I don't want to actually have it overbuild this part, which I guess it kind of is. It has to fill up the entire lane with green signs. All right, so that was good. That was good. We are not going to go out again until we have the car, and that helps us a lot in our endeavors. You will be able to reach on the other side as well. Good. Because this is what generates the majority of the pollution. No, actually that's generating the majority of pollution now. Do we have enough to go out? I think we do. Let's actually build a few repair packs, because that was kind of something we needed here. Repair packs. Boom, boom. Oh, hello, biters. Holy shit, that's a lot of biters. Where did they come from? Okay, hello, biters. Sorry for the swearing. That was not intended. It was just a bit of a surprise. I should have picked up some fishies. I forgot. It's just the way things are. Let's have a look out here. We're going up to the oil. It's very nice to know that we have oil nearby. And we have a switch up here. It does not look like it has worms, so that's good. We're going to build that one, that one. One thing to be careful of is here, I actually put 100 in this. This is way too much. So now I clear out all the stuff that's around. Once they're dead, then I can move closer. And then I built here. And I built some turrets because they shoot faster, they hit harder, and they're just generally better. And the Steel Axe research. We can now see how fast we mine these. Whoop, whoop. Double speed. Double time. Alright, so kind of want to see out here if there's something just outside, because I keep getting attacked from out here, and that would sort of indicate that there's a biter nest out here. Inside our pollution cloud. See if I can get out here just to look at the pollution cloud just as it is now, because when the pollution cloud hits biters, they will start attacking. If they are no pollution on the biters, then they will not attack. That's a good thing to keep in mind, is that you will not be attacked if the pollution is not hitting the biters, either by you killing all the biters that are in your pollution cloud, or you somehow trying to pollute less. I don't know how that would work, but ooh, hello. I guess you're in the pollution cloud. And that's a big one. It just only has one worm, so that's something. Alright, let's here. Okay, clear out the first bit here. I can move closer like this, and then I can start building this part. Repair. Repair. Go closer. Oh, I have to be careful because they are actually having quite a lot of... See that? You put way too many. There. Oh, there is a mod called Equal Distribution and Autofill. They are very nice and quite needed. Is that within our pollution cloud? No, it's not. So let's not get out there and do more. They will be in our pollution cloud soon enough, but we need to get back to the base. That's inserters, and then we get stone walls. It's great. Just want this tier, and then we can move up again. Move up back to our little jumpstart base where the next one is going to take. Oh, that's stone walls. Okay, so we now research everything that's only red signs. So we can start doing military signs, which will give us grenades that are nice and not so difficult to make. They're good for clearing forest primarily, and piercing rounds that we also need at some point. Also, another thing that's changed recently is that now you need steel for assembly machine 2. That's why I have not rushed it. And this one, tool belt, used to give us two rows of tool belts, but now it gives us plus 10 inventory. Not massive, but I have a lot of junk in my inventory, so could be useful as well. Might want to do things that are very much like what I do. Built directly towards my car, because I love driving around in a car. It gives me a lot more mobility, and it is an endless source of shenanigans. And this is really slow running on this. We have the cloud cover overhead. I like the cloud cover. It looks nice. So we are now doing this. One of the things that I can do and will do, I'll take that one. And at this point, I might want to do something else with this. Let's go grab some stuff from here. We have 13. That's actually nice. That's nice. Anything we're missing? A few of these. That's actually too many. A few of these. Yes. I'll just do a repair on this so we don't have it broken. That's automation. We are going to build a tiny bit of that one. Yeah, we're going to build a tiny bit of steel. The way that I want to build my initial steel deposit is actually something we are preparing for up here. Is that one? Ah, that's one of them was good. This part. I retire this. That one has 6 left, so I can try to be patient. The other one, unfortunately, has way more. So that's just gonna have to be... So we're waiting for this one. Come on. 4. 3? Probably could mine this faster. It's mining speed 0.25, so yeah, it is slow. And there we go. Oh, inventory full. Really? Just build those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Can't even put the last one in. Yeah. So what are we doing here? Light, light. And coal, coal. Oh, need more coal for the last part. Okay, but luckily we have a lot of coal out here. There. So this one is actually now building a bit of steel. It's not a lot of steel, but it's just something to get us started. This one, always more. This one, not much. Now we're building towards the engine. And let's see, do I need to put these in here? Yes, I do. Okay, so one more thing. Oh, now it's time for that one to go into the box of shame, because I don't need that anymore. What I do need though is starting to build another little design, which I want to build over here. What we can do is actually, I want to build this one so we can get some blue inserters up, and in order to do that we need the first steel. We just need 2 steel. That's all we need for this. And then we're going back up here. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because there are some of these that absolutely must have upgrades. That one must be upgraded because you cannot build it without. So as soon as I do this, we will start making these. And let's see. I'm just desperately looking for something. There's a search key, circuit, network, that one. We're going to need that soon. And what other ones? That one and that one. Because this one is not fast enough. So we're going to start claiming these, and they will be placed into that location. This is important. This is important. That one, that one. There's a lot of things here that definitely need to be upgraded. These are not. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of other things, but this one is important because this will give us more green circuits. Okay, so now the jumpstart base is done. We have cleared out some of the biters. Some of the next things we want to do, let's clear this out. So we have a nice little location here. The next thing I want to do is actually say, oh, just discovered, never mind. We have, I'm going to mark this 2.5, that one 3.6. This is just a habit I have. I like being able to see it. And don't think I mark things that are less than 1 million. Not really worth it. So what I want to do next is actually start planning out the big structure of my base, and that's going to be out here. I'm going to build the sacred path. That's one of the most important things when if you know anything about how I build my factory. I will make a little map indicator, right clicking, and put a little indicator like this. So that indicates what we're doing. We're building stuff at this location, and up here we're building power like that. Okay, so this is a nice little base. We are safe, we're secure, we've cleared our parameter. We can now start working more on designs, which is the next thing we're going to do. We want to lay out the design for the entirety of the huge base that we'll be building by the end. All of this has to be done extremely crisp at the beginning. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you very much for joining. If you like what you see, I hope you will leave a like and a comment below, as well as subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next episode.